Theoretically, I had never been to a gym, never even thought about it. It didn't even ever come up in anybody that I knew other than maybe athletes or fellas like,
Right.
Doing sports. Never been to a gym. I can honestly say I never thought about it, period, until very recent. When I was growing up, I walked to school my entire 12 years of school. Never bussed. So I had a bike, and I biked just playing around. So that was the extent. I never swam because we didn't have access really to swimming. So that was the extent of any physical activity, which was every day, all day long. So then that short spell at the gym, at the Y, when I joined it recently after one of the older brothers was going after some surgery, and I was thinking maybe I should do it. So I tried the Y. Did not like it. Couldn't stand the young kids, and it just didn't make sense to me. And I was paying all this money a month, and I'm like, why am I here? So I stopped that. So I tried the same stuff I was going to do that I was doing at the Y at the senior center, and that was like, this isn't even real. These people are just sitting there grinning and rowing a machine or walking on a thing. So I just gave up on it. So that's all the experience I've ever had.
So what didn't, I guess, speaking about the why, you weren't impressed with it. What, did you have an impression going in of what you were going to be doing? And were you you didn't feel like you belonged there? You didn't feel like you were getting what you wanted? Did you have an idea of what you were looking for? Or
I thought it would be more interactive with a staff person, a qualified person. There was none of that. The first thing they did once I paid my initial fee and was going in and paying monthly was have me with a qualified or licensed person that gave me a plan that I could do. And I never saw this person again. Never. And the area that I was in, there was always someone in attendance there. But they only, if you came to them, they didn't go through and check or do anything with you. And so you were there with your little chart that said what you were doing. And the only time I understood that I could have this changed or maybe go back and see if it's do something different, I had to get back with this trainer, which was an additional fee that was not included in what you were paying monthly.
So that leads me to then why you decided to come to 5x3. What made you decide to start strength training? What was the push that you gave yourself, or did someone give you that push?
Okay. A year ago, just about a little over a year ago, I somehow tore the meniscus in my knee, and they didn't say the MRI. They did an MRI, and the MRI did not say I needed any kind of surgery, just physical therapy. So I went through physical therapy 3 days a week for about 2 months, and then they said, okay, continue doing this for the rest of your life, maybe. I don't know. And that's when my daughter said, Ma, come go with me to the gym, here, and let Emily see if there's something more we can do. So that's how I got here. I never crossed my mind to come here. I have never picked up a weight other than cleaning house or picking up children, groceries. Never thought about it.
So since you've started training here, it's been about probably 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
What have you noticed? And I know you've talked about this. What have you noticed in your body? What changes physically have you noticed just in your own, your body, how you move, obviously we can lead into the other questions, your daily life, your energy, your sleep. Go ahead and speak to all that.
Well, I noticed that I don't necessarily, I never really thought about seeing if my body felt like it was getting, flabby. But I noticed that it had been when I was having this problem with this leg. And I realized, dang, it's awful flabby there on my thighs. They were like, hey, I never realized that. And then I realized since I've been here, big difference. They've firmed up and they feel like what I thought I remembered from before I touched them, realized how flabby they were. And I know that I was only concentrating because that was the only thing I was sent there for was my knee. but I know I've been having problems with one particular shoulder because I couldn't do needlework anymore because it was so painful.
Right.
So we're working on that, and I can see a big difference. I haven't started back to needlework, but probably never will. But I can tell that that's being addressed here because it was obvious, so you immediately started working on that too.
It's better quality of life, and this is what this is. This provides you that that quality of life because we are living longer, this can prevent us from needing to go on medication. It can prevent us from breaking a hip if we were to fall. It's medicine. It's barbell medicine.
And they're finally figuring that out because I look at my generation and I see a lot of people that they're not going to live as long as maybe their parents, you know.
Right.
But that's it. You know,
Excellent.
I think that's amazing that they'll get the message.
I hope so too.
I hope so.
I hope so. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am.